I make no money or anything showing you tips or anything like a lot of folks do. I'm just doing it to help. So this is the container I was telling you about. It goes according to these numbers over here. And so I got one, and then I got the one in it with that number on it. It has a 129 on it. So I just do that all along here. The other thing I wanted to mention was these bull clips that you can get on Amazon, big bags of them. Put a bow clip in each one of these, so when you're done with that portion of your painting, you can bow clip it and put it back in there. And then on you go, and on you go, according to your little guide here. And I tell you what, it really helps, and it cuts down on trying to find the bags or, you know, double them up on little areas to work with. This huge box was simply from Amazon, real cheap. I taped it to my desk, I numbered it, and then according to these numbers here on the other side is how I put them in order. As far as number one, that ain't number one on here. It just happens to be the first one. Okay, but number two is 136. So this is number two. Okay, and on where they show the numbers on these, it's 136. So I do go in order, but it also has to match up. My number 3 has to match up with that number right there, 154. My 4 matches up. It matches up with everything. That's how to stay consistent and to save you a whole lot of time using big clipper things like this to hold up against your project so you don't get it dirty. Mine never gets dirty because I use a technique in which I can hold it and go down, down, down. And if you miss some, you can pick it up on the next block. It's not a big deal. And I got this draft table, which I've had for a long time with lights and stuff on it. So I know a lot of people might not be able to do the tilt method because this is on an angle. But I know there's a lot of people that have other types of angled tables that they use, that they could use that method where you're just kind of leaning up against it, not putting a lot of pressure so you mess with your diamonds, and just go down it and fill in what you need to. I mean, it's obvious I know what I'm doing as far as diamond painting, taking on a painting like this. I've done several. But I just want to kind of help people that are doing it that took me a long time to figure out, well, how can I make this a little bit easier? And the other thing is this is an irreplaceable item. As you go along, you can actually see like, oh, that doesn't look too straight. So you can just go along there with it and straighten it out. Go along here and straighten it out. It's not a big deal. You just press down and go across. And you straighten out your things this way. Like that one right there doesn't look that straight, right? So I'm going to go from this side and push, and it'll be straight again. So I go this side and push over this way a little bit. And now it's straight. That's all it takes. It doesn't have to be hard or technical or anything. And you can just adjust as you go along doing your paintings. There's a lot of things out there you don't really need. The rulers suck. I didn't like them. It altered me in my diamond painting. Fitting a circle in a round hole does not make a lot of sense, and it doesn't last long. Don't waste your money on it. Have one of these. This will help. These are bigger ones and they're thicker. They're okay. But this one here, this is the one I use most often. I like how it comes down into a point, and you can literally go to something like this, and you can go all the way up, just like that with it. So, hope that helps, guys.